Hello, everyone. Steve Hernandez here with Data 620, Section 9040, Spring 2020, Professor Carrie Beam. Is Bitcoin a good financial investment? So you may or may not have heard about Bitcoin before. It's a cryptocurrency that's quickly becoming used for a lot of different transactions online. It's been used for years, it's unhackable, and it has no central issuing authority. In this presentation, I'll be comparing Bitcoin's performance over the past 5 years against other standards such as the New York Stock Exchange, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and gold. So as an entrepreneur, I'm always looking for investment opportunities and stable stores of values. So it's tough to know where to put your money where it's not going to fall prey to the winds of financial change. So starting at slide 1, an overview. So we're looking at 5 years of data, 60 months, divided into 20 quarters, and trying to figure out uh, what the prices are Bitcoin here for the future. So overall, starting, we've got green for Bitcoin, purple for the DJI, Dow Jones Industrial Average, NASDAQ in blue, and then everybody's favorite in gold. So moving on to NASDAQ, there's a lot going on here inside this chart. So NASDAQ is one of the most well-known financial indicators, and it's called a composite index. It's one of the three most followed indexes in the US stock market. Now, NASDAQ favors tech sector stocks, so this is one of the reasons why it was chosen as a relative indicator of Bitcoin. So here you can actually see the rise from the 4K on valuation in 2015 to a valuation of over 9K presently. The blue trend line shows the clear upward projection, and down here in orange we've got the daily volumes. So it looks like this is a pretty good indicator about this is going to continue going up. So next up we've got the DJI, the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So the Dow Jones is another method that investors use to evaluate the stock market. This also is a composite index of the top 30 companies in the US. So it's one of the oldest, most widely used indices. So shown here, the Dow climbs from 17K to over 25K in the course of 5 years, 20 quarters of time. This linear trend line shows the steady increase of over 70% in value. So down here on the bottom line also shows the volume that was happening during that same period, as well as estimates for the DJI and also the volume. So moving on to gold. Gold has traditionally been an excellent store of value, and in many countries, including our own once upon a time, it was backed up. All of our paper currency was backed up by gold. So Bitcoin has been called digital gold many times over, and we've decided for that reason to include it in the analysis. Over the past 20 quarters, you can see that gold has steady increase from 1131 to over 1800, and the volatility has been relatively low during that entire time period. So moving on to Bitcoin. So a lot has actually been written about Bitcoin, and it's unlike a lot of other currencies out there. It was designed from the start to be a deflationary currency rather than an inflationary currency. And what this means is that over time, scarcity of Bitcoin goes up and it becomes more difficult to acquire while the volatility starts to go down. So Bitcoin's a relatively new currency, started only in 2008, so it's 12 years old. What's troubling about trying to predict Bitcoin is actually the relatively high amount of volatility seen inside the price here over this past 5 years. So you could see there was actually a huge amount of speculation that happened right around December 2017 that caused the price of Bitcoin to skyrocket to almost 20,000, and then it plummeted back down. But as you can see, over the past 5 years, it's increased in value from $311 to 9,600, somewhere around $9,000 here. And we also get a good estimate for what Bitcoin is and what the volume is. And frankly, it looks like it's going to be somewhere around 11K here by the end of the next quarter. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed watching my presentation as much as I've enjoyed giving it. All right, take care.